Good morning, everybody. Today I'm going to speak about Reiki. Just listen to it and do the same what I'm talking about. Energy imbalance, root cause of all problems. Disease of any kind, whether physical, mental, or physio cosmetic, indicates some imbalance inside us. This imbalance is nothing but imbalance in the energy body. It is interesting to note that the life energy of prana is linked both to body and mind. It is an intermediary of a bridge between the two, and this only explains now how physical body affects the non-physical mind and how non-physical mind affects the body. Anything happening in the body also affect the mind through the agency of prana. Similarly, anything happening in the mind also affects the body through the agency of prana. Hence, body and mind are functioning in a healthy manner. Energy of prana is flowing freely and uniformly everywhere. There is no blockage, congestion of depletion of prana anywhere. Hence, there is no disease. However, when body and mind are being misused, functioning unhealthy, abnormally, or are unexerted, energy flow becomes unbalanced, energy becomes blocked and congested at one place, depleted of another place, leading to some kind of disease in body. Physical factors causing imbalance. Now, at the bodily level, there are many factors by which we disturb the natural and healthy functioning of energy. Body, some of them are listed below. Irregular lifestyle, sleeping, walking, eating at irregular and odd timings, overeating, oversleeping, use of alcohol, smoking, tobacco, tea, coffee, narcotic drugs, faulty diet, rajasic and tamasic foods, over exertion, over indulgence in sensual pleasures, excessive talking, gossiping, roaming, uneasiness here and there, faulty postures, faulty breathing, living in polluted, noisy environment, living in extremely hot, cold, humid environment, excessive company at mingling with the people, drugs and medication. In short, of if any, the rajasic of tamasic activity disturbs the energy flow of the body, that then it generates negative energy. On the other hand, sattvic lifestyle and activities promote the balance and free flow of prana and generate positive energy. Whatever organs of system get damaged due to the negative physical factors mentioned above, panic flow in the corresponding nadis and chakras get disturbed. Mental factors causing imbalance, as mentioned, earlier, just like physical factors, mental factors can also affect energy from flow and damage chakras. If we want to sum up all the negative mental factors in two words, which disturb the flow of prana and health of chakras, those two words will be negative. They're thinking now that next question comes why negative talking thinking arises. The simple answer is not accepting and understanding the things as they really are. To the more the gap between the reality of things and your imagination assumptions about them, the more tense, nervous, and anxious you will be. Because of this huge gap between how things really are and what we imagine them to be, we are continually suppressing, rejecting the fighting with ourselves and the outside world that doesn't allow us to be integrated, whole, and complete the out personality. We become a fragmented personality where one portion is going this way, another portion is going that way, and third portion is another way. The result is tension and conflict, which doesn't allow energy to flow freely. As per your physiology is such a state, our unconsciousness is relatively vast and the consciousness not well developed. So the first thing to do to stop suppressing things and to start seeing and understanding things from a broader perspective, we should start accepting and integrating everything into our consciousness, avoiding nothing. This integration finally leads us to state of unity, wholeness, and completeness. Suppression brings about separation, which creates loneliness, discomfort, and a feeling of disease. Whatever is suppressed and not integrated into our personality becomes aligned to us and constant source of disturbance. But as we develop a priceless happiness and satisfaction. What our consciousness is fully developed, we finally reach that state of enlightenment and equilibrium from which all can be understood, appreciated, and accepted. It is also to be noted that when consciousness is not fully developed and integrated, that there is a lot of egocentric move and selfishness in one's personality and lack of concern for others. But as consciousness gradually becomes expanded and integrated, we become less self centered with more concern for others. This is spiritual paralysis is also stated as moving from a state of separation, selfishness, to the state of unity, selfishness. Now, when the personality is not integrated, it is reflected in our behavior in various forms as mentioned below. Negative emotion, anger, irritation, impatience, intolerance, fear, anxiety, worry, nervousness, hatred, jealousy, revengeful nature, hurry over ambition, restlessness, depression, sadness, hopelessness, and helplessness, lack of confidence, etc. The subtle bodies as part of the aura. If you tune essence slow its vibrational intensity through stage so as to be able to integrate it with the physical vehicle without burning it up. These stages are the subtle bodies, bands of energies that it mold, molds around itself as so to more fully integrated with the developing physical vehicle. The consciousness does not connect with the physical through from the moment of conception, but in increased intensity. There are a very variety of energy fields that surround and emanate from the physical body. These include, but are not limited to, light, electrical, heat, and thermal sound, magnetic and electromagnetic fields. These are scientifically measurable and they help to show that the human body is an energy system. So I have today I have mentioned about energy imbalance root cause of all problems. You can solve with the Reiki. You know, Reiki is very important. I mean, therapy. You can do sit for a long time, and the